Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to take a look at some new historic low Steam game deals. On top of that, scrounged up some deals under the price of $2, some of these under $1 as well. Sometimes, I know you guys don't know, but I gotta look through a lot of games to find ones that stand out at the under $2 range, and let's just call it as it is. I gotta go through a lot of, in the database, a lot of NSFW games being like, alright, can't mention that, no, and then we, try to find the good games or the worthwhile games by the looks of it, solid receptions and whatnot, and I got some good ones here that just went under $2. We'll talk those at the end of this video, but right off the bat, I do want to highlight the historic lows, and the first game just came out, and it's seeing a really great introductory offer, and it's getting a lot of attention, and that is Peak, 38% off for $4.95. Currently, the Community Hub has it at 9,900 concurrent players. That seems pretty damn good. Very positive reception as well, 1,900 reviews, 93% positive. A co-op climbing game where the slightest mistake can spell your doom, either solo or as a group of lost nature souls. Your only hope of rescue from a mysterious island is to scale the mountain at its center. Do you have what it takes to reach the peak? Very positive reception again. Pretty good art style, like a watercolor look that I think looks really great. Honestly reminds me of like the Legend of Zelda Switch games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom from an aesthetic standpoint. Definitely, not as expansive of a game by the looks of it as those, but in terms of just a pure aesthetic design, that's the vibe I'm getting. Work together, need a hand, you'll need to rely on your friends to have any hope of scaling the mountain, which changes each time you play. Help each other up ledges or place ropes and climbing spikes to make the way easier for those who come after. Expedition 33 quote right there. The mountain takes no prisoners. Climb through 4 biomes on your way to the peak, each with their own life-threatening obstacles. You'll need to scavenge for questionable food to survive and manage your injuries carefully. Every setback limits your stamina, making it harder to climb. Survive, prepare for the worst, discover a variety of helpful survival items from energy drinks to climbing spikes to the mysterious anti-rope. You've got no hope of making it to the peak unless you press every advantage given to you. A new island each day. The game's map rotates out every 24 hours, trying out a new layout each day or give the same island multiple attempts in a day until you conquer it. Earn badges as well. A well-seasoned scout, show off your survival prowess, and climbing is better with friends. Climb with a total of 4 friends, communicate through proximity chat, and 4 different biomes to ascend through a bunch of questionable foods and lots of different climbing items as well. That is available again, $4.95. Next up, we have Nobody Wants to Die. It's 60% off for $9.99 now. If you do want this game, I would highly recommend you to go the route of Humble Choice, which it is included in there. And for $12, you'll also get Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2, Dungeons of Hinterberg, but I get that some people don't want to step outside of Steam whatsoever, so Nobody Wants to Die is $9.99. Lose yourself in the dystopian world of New York. $23.29. Immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay. In this interactive noir story, lead the investigation using advanced technology as Detective James Cara, who risks it all in pursuit of a serial killer targeting the city's elite. 3,100 reviews, 85% positive. Some of the best visuals of a, more lower-key game that you're going to come across, and a great setting as well. Very narrative-driven. Check that out. That's $9.99, but again, I would go the Humble Choice route on that. Next up, we have Styx Shards of Darkness. 90% off for $1.99, and if you don't know, there's a new Styx game coming out by the end of this year, Styx Blades of Greed, so not a bad time to get acquainted with this franchise. Styx Master of Shadows, the first game, is also $1.99. So yeah, if you want some action stealth titles, you've got those in Shards of Darkness and Master of Shadows. I wasn't blown away by these games, but they do have very positive receptions, 83% and 84% respectively. And yeah, they're both $1.99 ahead of the release of Blades of Greed, which is coming out again by the end of this year. Next up, we have Mato Anomalies, 75% off for $3.74. Talked about this a little bit yesterday in the Fanatical video. Mixed reception on this, 115 reviews. It is definitely not a blow-away RPG. I played this right when it came out, and to be fair, it is 68% positive, so it's just shy of mostly positive. So if you end up buying this and enjoying it and leave a positive review, your review could push this game to that mostly positive threshold or make it even further from it, and those reviews are kind of consequential. Very reminiscent of like an SMT game. I like the character design, I like the ambiance, the soundtrack. Gameplay is pretty simple, all things considered, and the story, from my recollection, was fairly interesting. Came out 2 years ago, already down to $374. Definitely wasn't worth like a full $40 price point, but at this price, I actually don't think it's that bad of a pickup if you do enjoy this style of game. Saints Row the Third Remastered, 85% off for $449. Historic low on this. Man, Saints Row the Third to me is an absolutely iconic game. I remember when this game came out, and at that point, you just needed to do something to differentiate yourself from GTA, and I thought Saints Row found that. Saints Row the Third really took Saints Row to the complete zaniness, complete wackiness side of things, and I think that worked for Saints Row the Third, and establishing an identity for Saints Row. Unfortunately, you know, kind of fell to the wayside with Saints Row 2022, and I think Saints Row as an IP is cooked. Maybe somebody will eventually pick it up a decade from now. Oh my god, Saints Row is back, and, you know, I think they could do something with it, but you need to give it a little bit of a layoff, and when you go back to it, you need to restore the feeling of Saints Row, so to speak. But $449 on that, I think that's a good deal for Saints Row the Third. Alright, moving on from that, we got a couple of deals under $2 that I thought I would mention. Nailed is 80% off for 99 cents. An off-road racing game, constant sensation of ultimate speed is the player's companion throughout the game. Lightning-fast reflexes and tactical skills are what stands between victory and defeat. Breakneck rides on near vertical mountainsides with up to 70-degree slopes. Feel your heart pumping. Extreme track design with breathtaking vistas. Learning the inside outs of the topography will be an advantage in the race for #1. Steer your vehicle mid-air, allowing for full control over your ride, shortening or lengthening your jumps. Changing angles can make or break your lap time. Different classes complete simultaneously on the same track. Unique original soundtracks that brings across the vibe of the game from members renowned bands such as Deftones, Fear Factory, Hatebreed, or Static X, created specifically for Nail. That's kind of insane, all things considered. I mean, those are a little bit dated, but still pretty cool. 14 unforgettable tracks in 4 exciting locations, and bear in mind, this game came out in 2010, and this game was done by Techland. How about that? Kind of interesting there. Published by Deep Silver, but developed by Techland. You know, it certainly is going to show its age, but 99 cents for that. Have a gander at that. Next up, we have Redo, an action title with a throwback visual style. Redo is a game about a girl trying to find another human in a dystopian world overrun by biomachines. It's a lonely and evocative game about exploring the unknown and overcoming obstacles to see what is left. Came out in 2019, so not that old. And again, a throwback visual style here, but might be right up your alley. $1.99 on that. Destropolis is 85% off for 89 cents. 218 reviews, 89% positive. A top-down shooter game with a fully destructible environment, hundreds of enemies and nuclear explosions. Fight a countless swarm of enemies, tear them to pieces with bullets, lasers, and explosions. Destroy as many of them as you can before they overwhelm you. Again, 218 reviews, 89% positive. Then you have Relicta, 90% off for $1.99. A first-person physics-based puzzle game where you need to creatively combine magnetism and gravity to unravel the secrets of Chandra Base. Mostly positive reception on this, 218 reviews and 77% positive. It has a vibrant visual style, mind-bending mechanics, complex physical puzzles, lovingly detailed environments, deep and enigmatic background story, and immersive original soundtrack that has you slip into the soundscapes of a sci-fi psychological thriller. $1.99 on that. And then lastly, Car Mechanics Simulator 2014, 89% off for 76 cents. Very positive reception on this, 4,000 reviews, 82% positive. It's Car Mech Simulator. Now you can own and operate your own auto repair service with Playway's Car Mech Simulator 2014. The 2014 iteration of Car Mech Simulator, so might be a little bit dated, but 76 cents on this. I thought I would give that a mention as well. But that would do it for me. Again, we got some historic low deals as well as some deals under $2 and $1 even. So check those out. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.